Off game. I'm excited to see how they come out.
And now, let's send it over to Hall of Famer David Aldridge, who has a report on MP.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, MP certainly has his heart set on winning this NBA Cup. I asked him why it was so important to him, and he said it'll show just how strong this team is, that we're competitors, and that we're must-watch basketball this season. MP certainly sounds committed to this tournament. Guys,
we all love the NBA Cup, don't we? And I bet his coach loves hearing his player MP say that as much as we do. Thank you, David. Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And, Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
Another great pass from Doncic. You pretty much expect him to tally double-digit assists every game.
And Big Daddy picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Ball looking over the floor. Driving inside. Hayes gets a hand on it. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Here's Big Daddy. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
For San Antonio, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. To the middle. Here's Vassell. He is hauled in by Los Angeles.
You know, right now they're just 1 for 5. Rough start so far.
Pass to Hayes. Lakers passing it around. Over in the corner, Doncic puts up a 3. Again from deep. The three-pointer good from Big Daddy. Big Daddy's got 9.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Vassell, the pass to Wembanyama. 6 to shoot. Here's Castle. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Austin Reeves.
I'm told we have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Thanks. The Spurs are great at drafting and developing, and in selecting Stephon Castle with the 4th overall pick, they've made a play on an upside. He's a versatile wing defender. Shooting and his position were the question marks. Can he be a primary playmaker? Will his three-pointer prove to be reliable? Guys, we'll see, but the Spurs are very excited to bring Stephon Castle into their program.
A star talent. Hey, Shams, we so appreciate the reporting you gave us right there. Thank you. 1:41 left in the first quarter. Fox, no good. And here's the Lakers. They're on a 13-4 run. Big Daddy, that's good.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Ball outside. Wembanyama outside. Shoots over Hachimura. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And 1:01 left to play in the first quarter. Spurs trail by 11. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Wembanyama, a screen on Vanderbilt. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Oh, great decision there. Get it to Wembanyama and let Victor finish as the roller.
Pass to Hachimura. Here's Big Daddy, defended by Paul. Goes up on the wing. Again, Los Angeles.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
We've got 28 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Outside, Fox. Here's Sohan. Fires for 3. They get it back. Wembanyama.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on him.
Benson with it. Nothing on the board. Here's Big Daddy. Again, the Lakers.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
And, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They've been playing. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but here for the Lakers. Vanderbilt's checked in for Jackson Hayes. Vincent comes in for Connect. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Austin Reeves. And Big Daddy subbed in for Luka Doncic. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Rui Hachimura out there with Vincent. Then it's Shake Milton. And it's Big Daddy. And it's Vanderbilt in at the 5 down low. You know, Greg, with the combination of Wembanyama and Coach Greg Popovich, the Spurs should be a great defensive team.
Yeah, it's hard with a young roster because all 5 guys have to work in unison, and often someone's going to make a mistake.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Shot is good, and the Los Angeles leads. Cut down to 13. Good bucket there from Paul.
Paul knows exactly which angle he wants to take on that shot inside. That just comes from great awareness.
Here's Big Daddy. And it's Fox with the rebound.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even.
I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Last game for the Lakers, they picked up the W against the Grizzlies.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
Yeah, you know, not deviating from the game plan is critical. You got to trust in the system.
And it's Paul with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. Down by 15. This, their first look at this year's Los Angeles squad. Lets it go with a 3. A nice shot by Sohan. Sohan's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Lakers have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter. Just under 50% shooting. And it goes down 2 points.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficiently.
Here's Paul. Here's Fox. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. The Spurs making a switch here. Vassell's checked in. Lakers leading by 14. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Here's Big Daddy. The rebound. By the Spurs. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
And with the type of defense they played that day, they were able to cause a lot of mistakes.
Yeah, and causing a lot of turnovers, because you well know means cashing in on those opportunities, which really can put a team in a bad way in a hurry.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
And so it's Los Angeles enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Yeah, taking a look at the Lakers, they're on a mission. You can tell. They came into the season locked and loaded, making a statement here early on.
And switching gears now to that first half. Big hill to climb for the Spurs.
To me, it starts with their effort.
And that about wraps it up. And
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been a clinic out there by Big Daddy.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Sohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama. Playing the court, it's the veteran Paul paired with Castle.
And there's increased value being placed on all-around skill, even in youth basketball. And I think that bodes well for the future of the game.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. You asked Greg Popovich about Victor Wembanyama, and he says, Victor's a different player. He's got talents, and you don't want to take that out of him. I tried to do that with Manu Ginobili, and I learned my lesson. Just shut up and let him play. Victor does some amazing things. His game is all-encompassing. Kevin?
That's a great way to put it, D.A. It is all-encompassing. Wembanyama is one of one. Hey, thank you for the report. And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. These are the teams that have been really dominant in the paint so far this season. The Spurs second.
You know, it's not necessarily a glamour stat, but make no mistake, their top-notch board work has been a huge key to their success.
Paul for three. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got his fourth rebound in this one.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. As a result, they've got a big lead.
They get a hand on it. Vanderbilt with the steal. Inside. Here's Big Daddy. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Big Daddy's got 29 in the game.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range. Simply taking advantage of what the defense has given them, and they've really made the most of it.
Back to Paul. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Pass to Big Daddy. Puts up a three. Good on the triple. Big Daddy's got 32 points.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
You know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shoot out this team.
Here's Castle. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. GA, there is a lot to like about... Timeout is called by Greg Popovich. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Here's Doncic. So the Lakers 5 right now. Austin Reeves out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Big Daddy. Then it's Jackson Hayes. And it's Hachimura in at the 4. Reeves gets the bucket.
Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding him. Let him eat.
Pass to Bassie. And here is Fox. It's good from the top of the key.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Los Angeles leading by 21. Here's Big Daddy. The shots. Good on the assist by Doncic. And that's now 35 points for Big Daddy.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Fox, no good. Lakers have gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Johnson from outside. The rebound by the Lakers. Hayes has got his 6th rebound on the night from 11 feet away. The rebound by the Spurs. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Doncic passes to Big Daddy. On the wing, Reeves. Shot clock at 5. No one near him. It's good. Reeves has got 6 in the quarter.
You know, this has been a totally different half for him. He definitely looks more comfortable now, guys.
The Spurs have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the 4th quarter. Fox feeling it out a bit. Passy, the pass to Johnson. Reeves with the rebound. Lakers have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. The Spurs shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Fox, an easy 2 points on the layup. Los Angeles leading by 22. Here's Big Daddy. Pass to Hachimura. Good, and the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his 8th assist in the game. 1:42 left in the fourth quarter. And it's...
The action is possible, but it is difficult when you see a fan collide with the players. So I think you balance it. I would like to see a little more room, give the fans the experience and access, but maybe create a little more cushion between the playing surface and those high-priced seats.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Los Angeles.
The sheer volume of three-pointers was the deciding factor tonight, it seemed.
Yeah, they sink one and then do it again, and that strategy did work.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And it will be a fight. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable that those games take on a little extra added meaning for the players.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Big Daddy.
Well, the defense just couldn't figure him out, and he continued to put it to him.
Here's Barnes. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. So, low block shot on the way, and he nails the jumper. Big Daddy's got 39.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. And tonight.
Welcome in to the Jalen Murphy Show. I'm your host, Jalen Murphy. I know more about sports than you do.
That's debatable.
Watch your mouth, Russ. We got a great show for you today, starting off with a brand new segment, Trash Talk Do's and Don'ts.
Oh, I'll start. Don't tell people how to trash talk when you were 7th man with a rickety jump shot and the handle of a precocious 4th grader.
Okay. Do keep your mouth shut if you spent most of your career waving towels at the end of the bench.
You know what? You've been selling me short since college, man. How about this? We could have won a championship, but you looked me off to take a double-team 30-footer at the buzzer, buddy.
For the last time, Russell, you weren't open.
I was open.
Guys,
I was open. I was wide open.
Just, if I may, can I just say, wowzers. I'm so looking forward to learning from both of you. And more data is always important, even when it's something as unquantifiable as trash talk.
Shut it, Toby!
Okay.
Let's start the segment. Don't trash talk if you can't back it up. There's nothing worse than writing checks with your mouth that your game can't cash.
That's what I'm saying. Not only does it make you look like a clown, but it demoralizes your teammates.
You'd know all about demoralizing your teammates, wouldn't you, Russ?
Oh, you would like to think so, except that my basketball skills were so superior to yours my entire career that you couldn't even hold a candle to me, Jalen.
Guys, if I may, just to put some perspective on this, there are only 525 athletes in the NBA at any given moment. And FIBA estimates there are 450 million basketball players worldwide.
Wow.
Which means you're in the top 99.9% of players by just being in the NBA alone, which that's a pretty impressive stat, Jalen.
Toby.
Yes?
Enough. You already won the lottery by marrying my sister. There's no need to suck up to Russell like this. It's unseemly.
I'm not sucking up. I want to make sure everyone feels like they have value, and I'm just following the data and seeing where the facts lead. You know what?
Shut it, Toby.
Okay.
Do keep your trash talk about the game. We're all competitors here. But there's no need to bring up family, friends, or physical attributes. In other words, show some class.
Jalen, you literally just brought up my wife.
Yes, Toby, but I did it with class. And besides, this is television, not basketball. Anything goes.
Great win tonight, MP.
So I'm thinking about letting kids plan this vacation.
What'd you do when you forgot your lunch last night?
Oh, I went and saw Mary concession. She gave me some popcorn. Popcorn for a meal?